From fields and courts across these United States, get ready to count down the coolest moments in high school sports right here on the NFHS Network. This is Under Armour Highlights of the Week. Hey there, everybody. I'm Rashawn Ali, and welcome to our weekly countdown of the top high school sports highlights from more than 40 states across the country that make up the NFHS Network. And we kick things off with the winner of last week's wild card matchup as chosen by you, my friends, the fans. Coming in at number 5. It's game-saving SWAT, which takes us to Augusta, Maine for the Maine Principals Association Class A quarterfinals between Hampton Academy and Bangor. Hampton, down by as many as 17 in the game, find themselves in position to win with the clock winding down.
On the take, up, rejected, what a rejection to save the game and possibly the season.
Bangor senior Mary Butler comes up with a huge defensive play that would foil the Hampton comeback and propel her team to the next round of the state playoffs. The Rams would win their next game, but come up just short in the regional finals. Still, though, a great season and playoff run for these young ladies. Coming in at number 4, guys, a shot you just have to see to believe. We head to the West Coast for the CIF Northern Section Division III Soccer Championship. Willows is hosting Williams with a 3-1 lead. The Honkers look to put the nail in the coffin.
Controls it. John, I'm going to turn around in the back of the net. In the back of the net.
Senior midfielder Fernando Cervantes, with all his momentum going the opposite way, scores on a ridiculous shot, giving his team the final goal and the championship. What a shot. Willows actually finishes the season with a 20-3 overall record and a second consecutive section title. Congratulations to those guys. Up next, a dynasty in the making, coming in at number 3. Billings, Montana is the site for the MHSA State Wrestling Championships. Forsyth High School is looking to crown 3 state champions. Pretty impressive, right? But get this, they're all brothers and their dad's the coach. We talk about a family tradition here. First up in the 113-pound bout, freshman Nathan Weber wins his first state title on a 3-1 decision. Next, senior Matt Weber, who just recently signed a letter of intent to wrestle for Montana State Northern, looks for his 4th state title.
And that'll end it, and it's going to be Matt Weber out of Forsyth.
Rounding out the triple crown is junior Luke Weber, wrestling in the 160-pound class. Now, Luke already has 2 titles under his belt and makes it a 3rd. All 3 Webers win. But wait, there's more. The oldest brother, Brandon, graduated last year after setting the state record for most victories and winning 3 championships. That's 11 total for the family. And get this, the youngest brother, Michael, plans to keep up the family tradition when he starts high school there next year. Now, that's what you call a story, and that's what you call keeping it in the family, all right? Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back with more highlights of the week right after this.
You know, the Greek philosopher Aristotle said, you are what you repeatedly do. But in our book, we say you are what you repeatedly do when things get hard. When you look at the naysayers and the haters, and there's a million of them, but you take it upon yourself to erase all doubt. Get that doubt out of here. So my apologies to Aristotle, but excellence doesn't become a habit by running the same path over and over. The excellent ones just step up to the line and ask, what's the record? Under Armour, get your feet straight.
Welcome back to Under Armour Highlights of the Week on the NFHS Network. I'm Rashawn Ali. It's time now to dig into the NFHS Network locker to take a look at one of today's top athletes from back in their high school days. We take you just a few years back to 2012 and another fantastic finish from our vault. It's the Wisconsin Interscholastic Athletic Association Division V Basketball Championship featuring Sheboygan Lutheran and Racine Lutheran. For Sheboygan, it's been an uphill battle most of the game, but senior Sam Decker puts on a clinic to bring the Crusaders within striking distance. With time winding down, Decker gets the ball off the inbounds.
Decker to the right wing, he shot for 3, and he hits the 3! No timeouts left. Racine Lutheran comes up ahead. Stevens from half court, off the backboard, and Decker is winning with the 3. Wow, incredible.
The senior, also named Mr. Basketball, talked about the play after the game.
In the timeout before that, I said, I'm not going for the time, I'm going to win the game here. And the guy said, all right. So I got the screen, came up, dribbled at him, got in the rhythm and put it up and went in. I knew it was in. Right when I shot it, I was I mean, I hit 2 in a row right before that, and I knew it was in right when I shot it.
That was one of the coldest game winners I've ever seen. You can actually watch Decker and his Wisconsin teammates this month in the NCAA tournament. Ooh, I think I'm feeling another buzzer beater coming in at number 2. We're at Georgia Tech here in Atlanta for the Georgia High School Association 6A semifinals between McEachern and Archer, a rematch of last year's state title game. The game is all tied up with 6.3 seconds to go when McEachern's senior guard Taya Cooper gets the ball off the inbounds pass.
4 seconds as she dribbles left, crosses over on Newby, goes up in traffic and scores! Game over! Taya Cooper wins it for McEachern with a shot at the buzzer, and McEachern advances to the state championship game with a shot to repeat and defend their crown. What a shot by Taya Cooper!
Held in check nearly 3 quarters, the future Tennessee Volunteer would help her team come back from a double-digit deficit, scoring 9 points in the final 9 minutes, including the game winner. I don't know how many more big finishes I can take. Let's take a quick break so I can catch my breath, okay? Coming up, it's your chance to get in the game. Whew, right after this. Welcome back to Under Armour Highlights of the Week on the NFHS Network. I'm Rashawn Ali. It's time now for your chance to get in the game and pick our wild card clip of the week. First up, Jordan Harris out of Seminole County gets into the lane and throws down the hammer.
Oh, my goodness gracious!
In our second clip, Wheeler's Jalen Brown goes coast to coast and finishes with authority. It's Hammer Jam versus Coast to Coast Slam. To see the full highlights, just go to NFHSnetwork.com/UA Highlights and vote your favorite into next week's show. But hustle up, everybody. Voting closes soon. Well, guys, we have reached the end of the show, and that can only mean one thing. Dun, 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 dun. It's time for our #1 clip of the week, and it is impressive. We go to Madison, Wisconsin for an absolutely inspiring clip of the week. It's the WIAA State Wrestling Championships, where Bayfield Washburn sophomore Zach Anglin competes in the 106-pound class of the D3 state tournament. Zach, who was born without the lower parts of his arms or legs, is the first wrestler from his high school to make it to the state meet in over 20 years. He uses his smaller stature to his advantage by shooting for his opponent's legs and low centers of gravity. It has become his calling card, and one that has proven successful for him. Zach won 2 matches on the first day of the tournament and talked about what that experience meant to him.
It's amazing. It's like one of the greatest feelings I've ever had. It's a really blessing to be here, and I'm very excited.
That is so fantastic. You know what? And when it was all said and done, Zach would place 6th overall, one of the highest finishes ever by a Bayfield Washburn wrestler. And oh, by the way, when he's not wrestling, he plays nose tackle for the football team. If Zach's not an inspiration, I don't know who is. Hey guys, remember, if you catch a high school highlight worth sharing, like Zach, we want to see it. So send your best clips to UA Highlights at NFHSnetwork.com or tweet us using the hashtag UA Highlights. We might just feature your school on our show. Plus, I need you to check out NFHSnetwork.com for the best live and on-demand high school sports action anywhere. I guarantee it. I'm Rashawn Ali. We'll see you next time. We thank you so much for watching Under Armour Highlights of the Week on the NFHS Network.